You enjoy reading.
You prefer browsing.
You love walking your dog.
You insist on drinking decaf.
You loiter in public spaces.
You comment on the use of contraception.
You argue for stricter border control.
So do you, Anna.
Don't we all?
There are some that don't.
That is just irresponsible. Everyone can see that if we provide them with food and healthcare, more will come.
I know, it's a disgrace.
You look tired on your last post.
I am a vegan. I'm battling an iron deficiency.
Simon, you have to take your supplements.
They make me constipated.
Since when?
Since a few months back.
Right. Well, you also didn't sleep at home last night.
No.
You didn't sleep at all.
No.
Why did you go into the river?
I like the water.
It's filthy.
I like the sound of it.
There was no wind.
There's always movement, and I like the view.
There was no view.
There's always a view.
It was dark.
There were lights.
Where?
There was a boat passing.
With its lights turned off.
There was a candle inside, the light reflected in the water.
There is no record of that.
Well, maybe the angle was wrong.
All I'm saying is that you should get some sleep.
I will. I was, sad to hear about your son.
It happens.
Still, I'm sorry that it did.
He's a big boy. He'll learn.
Your partner doesn't agree.
We don't always see eye to eye.
The Christmas party.
Among other things.
That trip to Marbella?
That was a long time ago.
Still, you called it a mistake.
We all make mistakes.
Sure. Like the time you peed in public?
That was years ago.
I remember it vividly.
It was a bet. Tom's a twat.
Was. He died.
I know.
Cardiac arrest.
How was Alaska?
It's okay.
You are fascinated by snow.
I find it exotic, yeah.
Sure. Although, ultimately, we like what we know.
Maybe.
No, it's a fact. We prefer the familiar.
I was curious to see if the cold would make me appreciate the heat even more.
That doesn't make sense to me.
No?
Statistics show that likes are created when we have our beliefs reinforced, not challenged.
Do you mind turning this off?
I thought you enjoyed the part.
Yeah, well, I don't feel like it today.
Fine. Harry, could you turn the mood off for me, please? Is that better?
Yeah.
Good. You were telling me about Alaska.
Yeah. Oh, no thank you. Actually, the whole thing was a bet.
A bet?
Yeah, Sophie didn't think I'd stand a month.
She never mentioned it.
She doesn't like to admit defeat.
Right. And you went fishing?
No, I don't eat fish.
Of course not.
I was camping.
You saw a grizzly bear up close.
Not that close. I zoomed in.
And then you went quiet.
From lack of reception, yes.
Strange.
Yeah, it was. Surreal, really.
Strange to imagine that there are still places in the world without reception.
Only a few.
And you found one.
I found myself trapped in one.
And you decided to stay?
I sprained my ankle.
That's right.
Trying to cross the river.
Did you go in for a swim?
No, I was trying to find reception.
Yes. And so you had to turn back?
I hobbled ashore. I barely made it.
How did you pass the time?
I read.
A Farewell to Arms.
It's a classic.
And so you decided to stay on and read.
Like I said, the snow took me by surprise.
No, afterwards, in the village, you didn't update until days later.
I was fatigued.
From pain?
It's difficult to find enough nutrients in the world, especially when you're a vegan.
What did you eat?
I don't know. Superfood, powder, frozen algae.
No, in the bar in the village. What did you order?
Chips.
Nothing else?
Ketchup.
But you don't like ketchup.
I needed vitamin C.
And what did you drink?
Guinness, for the iron.
You didn't look malnourished when you came back.
You don't burn calories reading.
You looked muscular.
I cleared a patch in the snow and did push-ups, sit-ups, high jumps.
Oh?
And I was carrying a few extra pounds before I left.
Really?
I went through an intense peanut butter phase.
I didn't notice.
I carry fat well.
Yes.
Yeah, it goes everywhere. It's like a soft coating.
Of course. Horrible experience for you, though, to be trapped in a black zone like that. I imagine your mind must have become completely blank after a while, wiped clean of content, deprived of answers and information. It must have been torture, being so utterly disconnected. It must have driven you mad. Your sense of self shrinking, hearing nothing but the humming and the shrieking and the freezing and the dripping, your veins clogged with silence, your heart deflated from lack of stimulation. I cannot imagine the strain.
I was fine.
No,
I just kept reading.
you have suppressed the bad memories.
Maybe.
That is what happens when there is no record. We forget the truth.
You're right.
A dangerous situation.
Yes, terrible.
I really missed you when you disappeared.
It wasn't a choice.
But it happened.
By accident. Sometimes things go wrong.
Not very often. At least not
But
anymore.
they do. Look, like the time you misplaced the register.
That has been deleted.
There's always a trace.
Not this time.
Maybe not.
No, that's a fact.
You're being very liberal with your facts.
I'm in the business of stating them. It's part of my new job description.
Right. Is that why we're meeting in the Green Wing?
I was promoted over Christmas. I assumed you knew.
Yes, of course. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, this conversation, is it part of your new job?
You know you have nothing to fear as long as you have nothing to hide.
You're quoting scripture now.
Comes with the promotion, I guess.
You weren't always like this, Anna.
I was.
No. There were times when you made real mistakes.
People change for the better. The world changes for the better.
Do you really think it is better?
Statistics show that people are more content now than they have ever been. You should know. You signed the report.
You can make statistics say anything if you angle the questions right.
No. Numbers don't lie.
Don't they?
Look, if it's danger you want, or risk or surprise, you know we can make it part of your profile. It is easily arranged.
That's not what I want.
What do you want?
I don't know.
Don't worry, Simon. We'll figure it out. For a start, I think you would be more comfortable in the park. Harry? There. Isn't that better? You can almost smell the grass.